We're talking about it earlier. The defense of this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire squad really proving to be a problem right now for Caloocan. Let's see how Coach Brian Lacap is gonna adjust his offense heading into the second quarter natin. Jonicio on the inside.
A great patience coming from their point guard, Camille Claro. You know, I can feel the urge na gusto niyang itira, pero hindi. There's gonna be a better...
Caloocan desperately need a bucket right now. Where will it come from? Will it be Kapilit or Felizarta? 4 seconds on the shot clock. Sophie is gonna miss that. Battle for the loose ball. They get it right back to Marcos. Extra feed to the corner. Difficult shot. It's a miss, but Serrano is there for the cleanup.
That was also a good effort coming from getting the rebound, going to the very open man.
Ameng Torres. That's a miss. Down by 14 points. Kate Marcos to the corner. Janet Season. Aquino saves it. Claro. Who's she gonna give it to? Inside they go to Jonicio with the tasty dish.
The patience of Claro not giving out the ball ahead to Sel Jonicio as she wanted to bait the defense is a very smart decision to make.
You could tell 5 seconds before the play, Claro was gonna find someone on that.
Oo eh. Pero kanina kasi nakita natin, nauna na talaga si Sel. Tapos hindi, inantay pa niya na maging sobrang libre si Sel bago niya ibigay. What a point guard she is.
Once again, difficulty even getting the ball inbounds para sa Caloocan.
Because of the great defense of New Zealand Bluefire.
Claro, they've got 10 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Ameng Torres gonna try again. This time she's gonna hit it from outside.
She needed more time, more seconds to release that shot compared to the first one she did.
The penetration inside, difficult shot, and it goes para kay Alpanghi.
You know, Yas Alpanghi really showed a great game nung ating mga nakaraang season, and we're happy to see her show that game she has in this game.
Check that out one more time para kay Alpanghi. Putting some English on that. Cannot complete the three-point play though. 33-16, Claro. A foul though, away from the ball. Looks like it's gonna be on Kapilit. (33-16). Claro, once again, the floor general. And once again, some extracurricular activities happening away from the ball. Kapilit and Jonicio getting into it. Kaya naman nanghingi ng review ang ating referee. They're gonna check that play out if anything extra happened there.
Initially, double foul yung tinawag ng ating referees, but Aaron is right. The referees are now reviewing what really happened in that side of court. I believe Jonicio's trying to get to give a ball screen, but there has been certain extra movements.
Ngayon, they're gonna be checking it out if they're gonna have to elevate what happened there. Pero ngayon nga, tingnan natin yan. This was the play earlier. No, this was Alpanghi getting the layup. Referee still trying to review what happened dito sa sideline natin.
And you know, while waiting for the review, no, we could say that the game is really so intense right now.
Ayan, Sue, check that out. Kapilit with just a Bit of a bump on Janicio. Pero yun nga, our
Pero I don't
referees,
think may ginawa si Cel. She was,
yeah.
oo, Teen Kapilit bumped her and then she moved.
Not entirely sure on that. Let's see what our referees are gonna call dun.
Yeah, we will wait for referee's discretion. But in that angle though, let's see that again on this angle. Gumalaw ba yung braso ni Cel?
A bit of a nudge, yeah.
Oo, pero parang motion eh. Motion ng kamay.
Oo, no?
Parang, di ba, parang if binangga ka, medyo mapapagalaw yung arms mo. But, oh, it's gonna be a double foul. Regular double foul.
Yep, so nothing major naman.
And I don't think it's something intentional. No,
Yeah.
parang sometimes it's just, you know, movement of the hands.
But our referees just really trying to be precise right now dito sa first quarter, or sa second quarter natin. Not trying to let anything escalate. Claro sees the opening, swishes home the floater.
Right on time. Habang nagkakagulo sila, teka, atake na ako.
Alpanghi out of bounds. Turnover once again for Caloocan. Ten on the shot clock for Batangas. Jill Tala, she's a shooter. Too strong on the shot.
Oh, we can see a lot of intensity in defense and on offense for both teams.
Meanwhile, Kapilit gonna hoist the three and hit from the outside.
She's gonna shush the NZ New Zealand.
This time, Janet Season handed a warning.
For delaying the game.
Yeah. Candido back into the ball game. Season exiting. Aming inside. Jonicio, that's a great move. Just the finish though didn't work.
Yeah, medyo masyado pa siyang malalim sa padapat dribble tsaka niya ni reverse.
From the corner, the attack. Couldn't get the angle. Claro with the rebound. Forward pass to Talas. Just couldn't get the reverse once again for Batangas.
Same scenario from Cel Janicio. Masyadong malalim for the reverse.
And check this out, our aristocrat assist of the quarter. But yeah, bigla nawala, no?
Naglaho ang assist later. Ayan na.
Ito na, ayan. Check that out. The pass from the corner to Kapilit for our aristocrat assist of the quarter.
Serving legacy since 1936. Serving Filipino-style barbecue. Chicken barbecue. Favorite ko yun.
Ano ba yan? So, ginugutom mo
Yung
naman
chicken
ako.
barbecue.
Sakto, Father's Day pa naman ngayon.
Kaya
no?
nga, it's so good to celebrate Father's Day sa aristocrat. Filipino food.
Aristocrat, baka naman, no? Nandito lang kami sa Biňan.
Tawa ka. Happy Father's Day sa lahat ng coaches, sa lahat ng tatay, ng mga manlalaro natin dito sa Wmpbl. We thank you for supporting your daughters in playing in the professional league. Sa ating crew, yung mga tatay dito, mga cameraman, mga si Direk, kung may anak man si Direk.
Mamaya alamin natin.
Alamin natin. Sa ating mga referees, sa ating mga table officials, yan. Happy Father's Day po sa lahat. And to all the moms also that serving as the father.
But right now, it's gonna be a coach's challenge. Gonna check that out.
This is kung sinong last touch. And it looks like it's Queenie's last touch. Well, in that angle. But of course, we're gonna know more about it Kasi
Kind of difficult to tell on that angle.
yeah, it's difficult. Kasi
Yeah.
doon nakaharap eh.
Oo.
Medyo mahirap.
Initially, the call was Batangas ball. Let's see what our referees are gonna say here.
Oh, it's gonna be Caloocan's ball. Successful
yeah.
challenge.
Para kay Coach Brian Lakap. See him on your screens right now. Not backing down to this Batangas squad, but right now Caloocan really struggling to handle that pressure. Camagong in the backcourt.
That's right, the full court press of New Zealand.
They kick it out. Candido penetrates. Kick. Alpanghi connects on the three.
Alpanghi giving that must-needed score for Caloocan.
Now it's down to just a 12-point game. Jonicio attacking Pedregosa. Jonicio, what a great move.
Great patience from Jonicio.
Felizarta inside. That's a miss para sa Caloocan.
Siguro kung hindi niya na binangga, no, mas may balance siya on making that shot.
Camille Claro. Over the backboard para kay Claro.
Now we're seeing a full court press man-to-man defense coming from the... Alam mo, for me, ito yung pinakamahirap na depensa na gagawin ko. Yung full court man-to-man. Sobrang nakakapagod. Sobrang nakakapagod yung full court man-to-man defense.
You can see this Batangas, New Zealand. I'm sure sanay na itong mga to.
Oo naman. Oo naman. Sanay na sanay talaga dahil para kay Coach Cholo, yan dapat yung ano natin, bare minimum. yan yung ano niya, yung kumbaga go-to mo. Alam mo yun, yung kailangan yan yung lagi nating ginagawa.
Look at Manzanares in the ball game right now. Tries to go to Fabru Wada. It's in.
A very good connection coming from our two armed forces players.
Driving in is Camagong. Tries to use the glass. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Dito sa second quarter natin. Pringle. Fabruwada. The penetration. No good. Forward pass. Agaw para kay Aming. Kalang. Using the Manzanares pick. MG. Indeed.
A very, very nice ball screen. So clean. Tamang-tama. Ganon mag-ball screen. Tumatama dapat.
But a bit too much para kay MG Kalang as makibalita muna tayo with our courtside reporter, Chantal Laude.
Yes, Aaron and Sue, you've been mentioning her name earlier, but we're still waiting for her game to be activated, especially after that first three-pointer. And I'm talking about Lady Kankaloo Tin Kapilit. Alam nyo kanina, Tin got honest with me and she shared that the team has been struggling, both with the games and emotionally. Nagkasunod-sunod nga raw kasi ang adversities that they have been facing, but at the end of the day, they're all here. Sabi nga ni Tin, her presence today para to sa lahat ng teammates niya. And their team will continue doing this for the love of basketball. So ngayon, nandito ang Lady Kankaloo despite everything because they're here to show their competitiveness and their hunger for the game. Yan muna, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Chantal. And despite all the challenges that they experience, itong Caloocan Lady Kankaloo squad, like what she mentioned, they're still here, they're still fighting. But right now, a timeout gonna be called. And the deficit, 41-25. And lamang right now ang Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. 41-25 right now. The Caloocan Lady Kankaloo still struggling. Maybe if they can string up some stops here and try to change the complexity of this ball game. There you go, they get a stop. Camagong forward. Candido, easy lay.
It was a good execution of the play on the NZ part, but misses the shot. And on the other hand, a very good layup coming from Camagong.
Foul gonna be called. Looks like that is Jeline Batnag. You know what, only a 14-point lead right now, and like what Chantal mentioned earlier, this Caloocan team, they just have to stay together and stay composed. It's still a lot of time in our ball game, Sue.
I would agree, no, and you know, not just in basketball, but in any circumstances in life, you need to be professional. You need to act normal, and that's what it is, and that's what the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo are doing. Na even if there's a lot of yun nga sabi, mishaps that happen to us, we need to show up and play the game.
Speaking of showing up, look at Fabruada inside, and Pedregosa just ripping that ball away, pero jump ball daw. It's gonna stay on the Batangas side.
Again, the full court man-to-man defense is the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner of the Batangas, New Zealand. Just look how perfectly they've been executing that press, full court press defense.
MG set the inbound. Fabruada trying to find Manzanares.
And I don't think Abby's ready for that pass.
Janet Season a bit out of control on that play. Jeline to Pedregosa, back to Jeline Batnag. Cannot get it to fall. Numbers para sa Batangas if they go quick. Manzanares. Bernardino though is there to clean it up.
Don't worry, you can miss all your shots as long as Afril's inside.
Agaw para kay Bernardino.
You can't pass the ball in front of Afril that way.
Manzanares, extra. One more big rejection coming from Candido. Bounce it. Camagong. Not enough on the reverse, but Pedregosa is there to save the day.
Now, Candido's really doing a great job in defense and on offense. She's really stepping up for her team for today's game.
Foul naman. Too much pressure coming from Janet Season. Let's check this out. Our Hotel Sogo. So clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Manzanares. On the interior, but right now it's still 16 points. The advantage by Batangas.
Still in their comfortable position in this game, and Caloocan still trying to have or to win that momentum on their side.
MG good on that second one. Jonicio deployed back in by Coach Cholo Villanueva. And a minute and 15 seconds. Looks like Batangas New Zealand Bluefire not gonna go for that full court man-to-man press anymore. Camagong. A turnover, unforced on the side of Caloocan. It's just not looking well right now para sa kanila.
That's right, no, a bit of miscommunication, a bit of parang medyo may konting inis, konting giggle on their end.
Barikit to the corner. Fabruada too strong, but turning trash into cash is Afril Bernardino.
As I've mentioned, no, if you have Afril Bernardino inside, you can just shoot anything. Just shoot the ball and I will be there to, sabi mo nga, clean it up.
But look at that. Speaking of shooting, Camagong. 4-point play. Incoming para kay Joan Camagong.
a great way for the Lady Kankaloo to reset those parang konting mga giggle na nakikita natin sa mga players.
And itong si Joan Camagong, one of the players we're actually looking at to really score for the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. Check that out one more time, the lefty. Drilling that three. and
Sa
getting the
harap ni
foul.
Afril Aaron, no? I mean, you can't just have the courage to make the shot in front of her. Because alam mo, kayang-kaya kanyang blankahin. But we want to commend that, courage nga from Camagong in taking that 3-point shot pa.
Last shot opportunity for the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo side. Marcos, 10 seconds. Driving in, give it up. Still some time, 4 seconds. And they're gonna run out of time here. Caloocan not even gonna get a shot off. But it looks like not entirely sure if our referee is gonna leave some time on the clock. Yup, that's it. They're gonna be checking it out. Kung may oras pa nga. To see if Caloocan will still get maybe a second remaining.
Yeah, a second remaining to make that shot.
Hintayin lang natin dito. Could even be less than a second.
Yeah.
Because Kate Marcos tried to take that ball away. Jump ball was called. Ito, tingnan natin yan. There you go. Probably gonna be more than a second actually.
Well, it looks like nag-buzzer na bago niya iangat yung bola, no? But we'll review pa rin, to be sure.
Upon review, a jump ball has been called by possession of the ball to Batangas. Time remaining 0.3 of a second.
It's gonna be 0.3 for Batangas.
So it's not the shot that we're reviewing. It's the jump ball. And tama ka, Aaron, no? Less than 1 second remaining.
0.3, no? So
Oo.
not sure if Batangas are even gonna get it off in time here. Let's see what they're gonna do with it.
Napakamot na lang ng ulo si Sel Junicio.
Oo.
Kukunin ko ba yon? Ano bang gagawin ko dun sa bolang yun?
Bit of a miscommunication at the end of our first half, but nonetheless, excellent showing once again from this Batangas side, Sue.
Kanina nakita natin hindi pa nila nabublow out yung game dito sa Caloocan, no? Nakita natin medyo kumakalma pa sila. They're still trying to, and the Caloocan is still nasa game pa sila. But coming towards the second quarter dun na, medyo nag-show up na talaga, especially on defense, yung ating defending champion.
A 16-point advantage by the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. 49-33 is the score right now. The Batangas New Zealand Bluefire on top, and looks like they're trying to replicate that first meeting nila, Sue, where they blew out this Caloocan Lady Kankaloo
Oo
side.
nga eh. As early as now, pinapakita na talaga nila na they want to be comfortable in making this game their last game. You know, sabi nga ni Afril, you start strong, you even finish stronger.
Yeah, we take a look at some of the halftime statistics dito, Sue, and what is standing out to you from both sides?
Well, for me, it's the turnover talaga, no? 11 turnovers for 2 quarters is kind of big already para sa isang team. And for the New Zealand, they were able to maximize that turnover and convert it into scores, into points. Kasi kung tutuusin, yung rebound, 9 difference is not a lot. For the assist, of course, mas marami tayong nakitang pagkakaroon ng bigayan dito sa New Zealand Bluefire. They have 13 compared to 9 just ni Caloocan. For the 3 points, makikita mo, mas marami pang pinasok si Caloocan dito, no? But of course, for the field goals, mas maraming pinasok si New Zealand. And to be fair naman, nakita natin, nakakatira talaga yung Caloocan eh. If you can see those attempts, it's 37 for Caloocan and 40 for New Zealand. Ang problema lang, mas marami talagang pumapasok dun sa mga tinitira ni New Zealand kay Caloocan. They're having good shots, they have open shots, pero hindi pumapasok.
Meanwhile, ito naman, tingnan natin our top scorers from that first half, and any surprises from these two?
Well, for the Caloocan, it's Alpanghi who's really showing up for this game. And I also like to commend Candido, no. We might not have heard from her in the past few games, but now she's really showing up also, especially on defense. We have seen that she's giving really good defense para dito sa ating defending champion. And for the New Zealand naman, the scores are really scattered. Hindi lang si Kate, hindi lang si Afril, hindi lang si Snow yung talagang umi-score. If you could check the scoreboard, almost everyone na ipasok ni Coach Cholo may puntos. May ambag sa scoring line ni Coach Cholo Villanueva.
And right now, we're still at our halftime break, but we saw it earlier, the leading scorers from that first half. Both of our teams looks like they're still in their locker room, still in the dugouts. But of course, in just a few, lalabas na po yung mga yan. They're still planning out what's gonna be happening here dito sa second half natin. Of course, only down by 16 points itong Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. But let's take a look at this. A different scenario this time because we talked about it nga, Sue, earlier. No, one of these players not part of their teams anymore.
That's right. Janine Ponteos already in the Akari, Rizal, Sparks, no? But for Christy Barikit naman, we haven't heard also from her sa scoring machine, as a scoring machine, because last game she gave us 20 points. But again, she's contributing a lot naman on defense. And for Coach Cholo, I believe that's more important, no? For you giving more importance sa defense compared sa offense.
And right now, you could see the Batangas side and the Caloocan side coming out dito after their halftime huddles. Of course, babalitaan tayo in a few. Chantal Laude, our courtside reporter.
And kayang-kaya pa yan, Aaron, no? If I am Caloocan, nandito na tayo eh. Nandito na tayo, malapit na matapos. But of course, we want to end sana yung natin ng magandang note. We have a good note even with all the mishaps that happened this season. We still want to play the game that we love, and to regain that confidence para dito yung kumpiyansa ng mga bawat player na to.
Now that's one thing we're going to be looking at, if this Caloocan side will come out with a sense of renewed confidence dito sa last 20 minutes of action natin. Of course, Peñaranda and Bernardino gonna have an answer to that, but right now it's the underdogs. Let's see if they can maybe swing back and try to cut down on this 16-point lead right now, but it's gonna be difficult with this starting lineup that you were talking about, Sue, earlier, no, para sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
That's right, no. Ito talaga yung first 5 ni Coach Cholo Villanueva.
And immediately, Afril Bernardino silencing any type of run.
Again, you can't just pass the ball in front of Afril Bernardino. you really need to take care of the ball because she's gonna deflect that. Pataas man yan, pagilid man yan. She's like one of the most athletic players in the women's basketball in the Philippines.
Pedregosa hands it off. Outside look, banking it in off the window. What a shot.
Zerain Gonzalo giving Coach Brian the answer that I'm right that you put me here.
Castillo missing the three. Camagong gives it up to Kapilit. Pedregosa has it. Trying to chip away on this lead right now. Camagong. Doesn't work for them. Forward pass, Lozada. Hard hit. And Riza Lozada onto the free throw line right now.
What a pass there coming from Papi Snow Peñaranda. Just giving a very good pass to Riza Lozado. And a quick, saktong-sakto na yung hindi ka na kailangan mag-dribble. Yung 1-2 step ka na lang, tas shoot mo na.
You were talking about that earlier, no? The passing coming from Snow Peñaranda. But right now, pakinggan muna natin updates from the halftime huddle. Nandito si Chantal Laude.
Yes, Aaron and Sue, unang nagpakitang gilas sa ating second half si Dayan Pedregosa. Para lang yan nung pumasok ako sa kanilang dugout. It was her vocal leadership that I first heard. Sabi nga niya, huwag kayong matakot lumaban at masaktan. Kaya naman natin to. And after that, tinuloy na nga ni Head Coach Brian Lacap ang kanyang mga reminders. Una, binanggit niya ang lapses ng team. Ang dami raw nilang second chance point na ibinigay. Kaya kailangan niyang mas mag-effort pa ang kanilang koponan. Nakulangan din siya sa communication ng team. Kailangan daw mag-usap-usap lahat, lalo na yung guards, dahil kailangan daw during the game marunong din silang mag-adjust, and they need to have this communication. They ended their dugout discussion with a prayer, at ang sabi nga nila sa isa't isa, kung ano man po ang resulta ng larong ito, tatanggapin po namin, wag lang, siguraduhin lang po na walang masasaktan. Yan lang, balik sa inyo.
Thanks for that, Chantal. And to sum it all up, yung sinabi ni Dayan Pedregosa, huwag kayo matakot. Despite going up against the defending champions, despite being the last place team dito sa standings natin, you cannot be scared, and they need to show that dito sa second half natin.
And I like also that she said, huwag kayong matakot masaktan, you know? Kasi in basketball, but even if ganun yung sinabi niya, ang prayers pa din ay walang mapahamak, walang ma-injured coming dito sa game na to.
Meanwhile, Feliz Sarta inside almost an end one para kay Sophie. Pero 2 free throws coming up for the number 3 of this Caloocan side.
No, kung yung NZ ay nag-retain ng kanilang first 5, no, si Caloocan naman have shuffled yung kanilang second 5 in this second half of the game.
Felisanta on the free throw line, and one of the positive points naman from this Caloocan side in that first half, no, yung 3-point shooting nila. 41%, di ba?
Mas marami silang pinasok na 3 points compared kay NZ. They made 5, NZ only made 4.
Could that be something soon they could build on in the second half?
Yes, definitely. You know, kung si NZ, ang goal talaga, I mean, you have Kate Castillo, of course, who's the sharpshooter of Batangas. And all other players naman can also shoot 3. But for Caloocan kasi, yung lahat talaga ng nakapasok sa kanila, lahat shooter. So again, it could be a good edge for them if only they have like a solid play for their designated shooter. It could be a lot.
But this time, it's the Batangas side pounding it inside. Turnover though.
Na sometimes yung mga too much passes also can kill you.
56-39. Another turnover, and that was one of the big problems of Caloocan. They kick it out. Lozada. Afril trying to board it, and that's going to be a foul on the Caloocan side. Looks like that's going to be on Gonzalo.
Zerain Gonzalo trying to box out Afril. But, you know, when you're boxing out, kailangan mong i-make sure na hindi makatalon yung big guy sa likod. Or not just big guy, but the person you are boxing out. Because if he or she tried to jump, just like what Afril did a while ago, you're gonna be called on a foul.
This time, Joan Camagong lost the ball, and it's going to be a turnover on Caloocan.
And a good defense coming from Kate Castillo.
Andrea Tonko. Give it up to Snow. On that elbow. Going to Lozada. Lob it up inside. Peñaranda. What a difficult angle.
I was about to say, that's just like one of the most difficult shots that she could make. But still, Snow Peñaranda was able to make that. But you know, Snow is kind of known on that kinds of shots eh. Yung mga difficult, yung mga kailangan mong epektus, kailangan mo i-reverse, pero siya, kaya-kaya niyang gawa ng paraan yun. And of course, that's because, you know, Snow Peñaranda, isa din siya sa mga veterano.
Our aristocrat assist of the quarter, Lozada, gives it up to Peñaranda for... What a difficult angle on that shot para kay Snow. This time it's Afril going to Peñaranda. Receiving another excellent pass.
That's like the basic play you would do in a 2-3 zone defense. You know, that kind of offense. And it's always, always effective. Always, always, you know, a sure score. They have executed it perfectly.
Driving in, a rejection by Bernardino. Castillo leads the break, leaves it for the trailer extra to Peñaranda. 3 in a row for Snow Peñaranda. And that forces a timeout called by Coach Brian Lakap and the Caloocan side. Take a look at this. Tatlong sunod-sunod para kay Peñaranda. Her teammates just feeding her right now. And that lead ballooning 62-39. Right back here after that, Snow Peñaranda. 3 baskets in a row. Caloocan have no answers in the second half. And once again, Lozada takes it away. Great hustle though coming from Caloocan, but counter steal, steal after steal here. Kapilit to the corner, Felizarta. High arcing shot is not gonna work.
Sayang naman yung effort ng teammates sa mga tatlong agaw doon ng bola.
Once again, Peñaranda could not finish.
What a great defense coming from Sophie Felizarta.
Candido to Kapilit. Janet Season. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Caloocan. To the right side, Candido is being harassed by Tonko, and it proves successful.
A very good defense coming from Dre Tonko. Just staying in front and trying to get the ball forces a turnover.
62-39. We're nearing the 4-minute mark in this third quarter. Kate Castillo doesn't want to shoot it. Goes inside, but too much steps daw para kay Kate.
And she acknowledged that call.
Pedregosa. To kapilit. Season gonna set it up for her teammates. Shot clock is winding down right now. Kapilit has to hoist and one once again from the outside. Team Kapilit, already the second 4-point play of Caloocan. Earlier, Camagong got one.
And a very good decision to draw a foul for Afril Bernardino. You know, ito yung hinahanap natin sa Caloocan, yung grit, yung mabalik yung kumpiyansa sa kanila. And this is a very good help. You know, Team Kapilit has really been a great help in this team.
Peñaranda muscling it inside. Snow Peñaranda.
Kahit tatlo ipabantay mo kay Snow, kaya niyang araruhin yan.
Felizarta to Season. Float it up high, but not when Snow is in front of you. Here comes Lozada. Riza elevates. Offensive foul call though on Riza Lozada.
Offensive foul is called number 9, Liza Lozada. That's her first personal. Rio, New Zealand, Bluefire.
Season. Less than 3 minutes. Kapilit hit a 3 earlier from that spot. Cross court. 4 seconds. Season hits back iron. They save it. The attack inside and the turnover para kay Candido and Caloocan.
You know, yung defense ni New Zealand is a full court, man-to-man, and then when nakababa na, nagiging zone na. That's why na-open talaga yung mga 3-point shots dito ng Caloocan. And they really need to maximize that. They need to kasi of course, if you see that the defense is man-to-man, yung play na nasa isip mo when you get down is for man-to-man. But again, if ganito yung kalaban mo na nagsuswitch ng defense, by now, dapat na-gets mo na yan eh. Na pagbaba nila, nagiging zone yung defense nila. So you need to run a quick play that will, kasi medyo bawas na din yung shot clock mo niyan eh. Kasi galing ka na ng full court, man-to-man defense. So let's say approximately 10 to 12 seconds na lang yung natitira. A quick play, quick 3-point play could really be huge, help para dito sa Caloocan. Kasi nakita natin, mga pumupukol ng 3 points halos lahat. We heard Sophie kanina, Rain Gonzalo, Team Kapilit, Janet Season, Camagong. Lahat sila could shoot on that area.
Now that's one aspect where we want to see this Caloocan try to maximize yung shooting nila from the outside, but the turnover starting to pile up right now for the Lady Kankaloo. Afril Bernardino floating in the air with the score.
Nagkape pa Aaron eh. Nagkape pa si Afril sa taas ng air eh. It's a normal day for Afril Bernardino.
1 minute and 45. Janet Season, that's a great pass, but Afril Bernardino recovers.
Can you see that? From top to bottom, Afril is there.
Lozada is too strong, but once again, the effort coming from Afril Bernardino, saving another possession for her squad. Take a look at this. Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Afril Bernardino.
Definitely so clean on that play. Just like Sogo Hotels. Grabe yung linis nun.
And ayan na nga, pinahinga na nga ni Coach Cholo yung dalawang star big men niya. Peñaranda and Bernardino exiting. Look at Candido, just so quick down the court. Janet inside. Oh, that's a great pass. Candido just couldn't corral that ball. Instead, it goes the other way to Riza Lozada. Easy no.
Easy yes.
On the second one.
Easy no and yes. You know, that's what's nice sa mga players na never give up, no? Yung kahit na mintis ka ng una, yung iba ano na agad eh, parang mag-frustrate na kaagad, masyado ng maraming gestures na gagawin. But for some, oh, hindi ko na shoot, teka lang, kunin ko ulit, shoot ko ulit. You know, that's a lovely kind of player.
Look at Janet's season though. What a smooth one-legged floater.
Parang so good, so clean din yung play na
no?
yun. Ah.
15 on the shot clock with 20 seconds in this third quarter. Camille Claro. A chance here, Candido. Pushing it down the court and getting the layup to drop.
Mahirap talagang, talking about Janet Season's shot, no? Mahirap talagang hulihin pag kaliwa eh. Yung pag lefty,
Claro wanted to beat the buzzer with a 3. Take a look at this though. It's a 22-point lead right now by the defending champions, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. And once again, Sue, they're just really making life difficult right now for Caloocan.
that's right, no? Kahit konti-konti, minsan si Caloocan nabubuhay naman, may mga 3 points counted, may mga foul counted, may mga magagandang layup, no? Pero not enough for that defense na binibigay ni New Zealand, that forcing them a lot of turnover.
68-46, Batangas on top right now. And let's check this out in attendance right now. Our commissioner, Wmpbl, and of course, our social media manager, Ivan Tracy, in the house right now.
Happy Father's Day yun sa ating social media manager na si Ivan Tracy. And kay Coach Mau na rin kasi baka naman siya ay isang fur dad. Hindi natin na... parang alam ko kasi meron eh, pero di ako sure, Coach Mau, pagpasensyaan mo na.
Meanwhile, our fourth quarter having just begun. Still A on D with Sue Ali and Chantal Laude on the sidelines. This time, Caloocan. Still a struggle in that third quarter. Let's see if they can maybe get some positive play here in our fourth. But right now, not working for them.
Miscommunication there. Janet thought that Chile will roll, pero hindi siya nag-roll, kaya walang napasahan doon si Janet Season.
And on the other end, Jill Talas getting hacked on the way up.
Pushing from the squad number 7, Janet Season. That's her second personal. One on the Caloocan case of the next lady, Kankaloo. 2 free throws for Jill Talas.
Jill Talas naman a knockdown shooter for Coach Cholo Villanueva.
The lone addition to the defending champion team, Jill Talas from the NU Lady Bulldogs, who have been really a good addition, no? Talagang nakita natin yung kalibre ng bata. She could make those threes, those layups, those attacks, just the way Coach Cholo wanted.
And Talas extending that lead right now, 72-46. Serrano, the biggest player on the court right now. To Candido. Want to see Candido attack a bit more in this fourth quarter. 7 seconds. Season. Forward here for Queenie Aquino. Aming Torres. Gonna bring it right now para sa Batangas. Dionisio, a bit of a dangerous fall there. Luckily, no one got hurt.
And Chili Serrano with a big rebound there.
Alpanghi, that's a great pass. Season though couldn't finish.
Great pass coming from Alpanghi, recognizing that Janet will cut to that side. Sobrang sayang lang yung tira.
Camille Claro, the blow by, everything but the shot. Pero Jonicio says, I got you.
Sel Janicio just following Camille Claro na ako bala. Kahit mintis mo.
And we're nearing a 30-point lead right now. Ngo. Gonna post up against Jonicio, attacking the defense and scoring. What a shot.
That's a great move coming from Tiff Ngo, no? Ngayon lang natin siya narinig. May ganun pala. Could have, sana na-maximize yon as early in this game.
Oo, no, kailangan nila nung inside presence na ganun. But
Yes.
speaking of inside, meron naman tayong outside para kay Ameng Torres.
I love that.
Season thought about it. They tried to give it to Chili Serrano, a bit far from the paint right now. Janet, though, attacking.
Sobrang sayang yung mga atake ni Janet, no? Kanina pa siguro mga 3 na yung minintis niya na tira niya. But again, they're just having fun. And that's what we love to see, you know? Even if there's some kind of frustrations for not making those shots, still they are enjoying basketball. And that's what we promote in the professional women's basketball league.
Love to see it right here. And Claro, not gonna pull the trigger on the three. Gonna take some time. Throw it up from deep. No good.
Pasok na sana eh, niluwa lang.
Camagong. Using the pick from Pedregosa. Goes for the attack. Claro gonna settle the troops right now. Goes in with the left. Shoots with the right and is fouled. 2 free throws coming up para kay Claro.
Do you know that Camille Claro is... Sige, mamaya na.
Mamaya na daw, mamaya. For the meantime, pakinggan muna natin the 4th quarter report of Chantal Laude.
Maraming salamat, Aaron. Alam nyo, kanina, nabanggit sa akin ni Coach Cholo Villanueva kung ano ba talaga yung top contributing factor at top secret kung paano ba mas nabubuo ang kanilang koponan. At yan daw ay ang pagiging kompleto. Because for Coach Cholo, every one of them, they need to be a superstar. Wala daw isang individual identity na siya lang ang nagdadalang laro. Para sa kanya, each one of them, they have their own role to fill in. They have their own role to play. Kaya naman masaya siya dahil coming to this game, kompleto ang kanyang koponan kahit na marami silang iba't ibang responsibilities. Kagaya ni April Bernardino at ni Camille Claro na may mga malalaking liga rin na commitments. Yan daw ang isa sa mga pinakagusto ni Coach Cholo. Apart from that, ay ang pagiging consistent daw para nga sa kanya building the right habits. It's what led them to far off into this season. At nakikita nga natin yan, it's reflecting with the score. Balik sa inyo.
And you could definitely see it, no? One of the biggest factors nila in this ball game is how complete they are, how deep they are, Sue. And I'm sure you know about that from their first 5, second 5. Hell, hanggang third 5 nila, no? Kayang-kaya nila lumaban.
That's right. Alam mo, hindi nga aabot ata ng 15 tong mga player na to eh. Just, and you know, Coach Cholo can even work with a 12-man lineup kasi lahat yon kaya niyang i-utilize. Lahat yon talagang kabisado siya, kabisado niya. And that's what we love in a, you know, champion team na malalim yung bench.
Now this time, it's like that ball gonna stay with the Lady Kankaloo. About to be 5 minutes left here in our 4th quarter. A 29-point lead by the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire, and the miscommunication, Pedregosa and Candido on that backdoor play.
Miscommunication have been like one of the problems talaga ni Caloocan. Kanina nung halftime, narinig natin from Coach Brian na they're not communicating. They need to talk to each other. They need to, yun nga, communicate well inside the court. And up until now, up until the fourth quarter, medyo struggling pa din sila. Kanina, no, yung, sabi ko nga, yung turnover ni Janet Season when she thought that Shelly is gonna roll, pero ang ending, hindi siya nag-roll. So, sometimes it's about the chemistry as well, eh. Medyo, syempre, this is a new team. This is a new formed team. Wala pa masyadong, hindi pa nagkakaamo yan, kumbaga.
Some of the struggles that this Caloocan side can improve on as Body Kit hitting the mid-range bucket. As Coach Brian Lakap naman magpapa-timeout dito with 4 minutes and 29. Check this out. This is the inside attack by the big man Jonicio for Batangas as a timeout is called in this fourth quarter. Back here in the fourth quarter, 81-48. And Coach Brian Lakap just trying to clean some things up here. Like what we were talking about so earlier, no? Heading into the playoffs, makakapasok pa rin itong Caloocan, so none of our teams matatanggal dito. A chance for them to maybe clean up on some of their errors today para pagpasok ng playoffs, no, maganda na yung laro nila.
Yes, I would agree, no? Although medyo magiging mahirap lang talaga because they could be facing the Biňan Tatakgel Angels, and we know isa pa yon sa mga, teams to watch out dito sa ating liga. Isa yan sa mga kumpleto na team na makakalaban mo. But again, bilog ang bola, kanina pa natin sinasabi, and a lot more can happen even after, and what we will know about that after today.
Meanwhile, 3 minutes and 45 seconds here in our last quarter of action. Look at Sophie Felizarta. That's some excellent footwork right there to the end one.
I'm surprised I'm just seeing Sophie Felizarta in this time of the quarter. I was kind of expecting her early on, as she's one of the players also that could help that to lessen or to, bawasan yung kalamangan dito ng NZ. Sophie has a great experience as a former UST Lady Tigresses.
Yep, one of the so-called veterans of this Caloocan squad, itong si Sophie. Meanwhile, Pringle Fabrowada dishing it on the interior to Barikit.
This is what we love dito sa NZ, no, na even if kaya na nilang itira, they would give up the ball talaga to a more open teammate. That's what basketball is all about.
Speaking of an open teammate, Kamagong could not sink the jumper. They need to make those. Great anticipation by Pedregosa. Marcos. Kapilit. Baseline is good.
That was a slow recovery on defense for Christy Barikit.
Meanwhile, Barikit driving in. Tough shot.
Now we could hear the bench saying na atakin mo because she's guarded by Kate Marcos, which has a height and weight disadvantage compared to her. So malaki yung mismatch. So makita natin, yun yung sinisigaw ng bench.
And our aristocrat assist of the quarter. Take a look at that. Barikit, the recipient of the excellent pass. As Barikit on the free throw line right now. Chance to get some more points on her name.
After having 20-point output nung kanilang first round against the same team, Lady Kankaloo.
Ball gonna stay on the side of Batangas. Meanwhile, substitution, Felizarta exiting.
Oh, that was a very short time for Sophie Felizarta.
Barikit gives it up. Fabruada. Great pass, great shot, just couldn't make it. Kapilit, that's a quick triple and it's gonna hit nothing. Check this out, our Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Team Kapilit driving that baseline and hitting the floater.
There's a very good recognition coming from Team Kapilit. You know, as the veteran herself as well, she knows where to attack.
Barikit from outside, that's good.
Parang hahabulin pa ni Christy Barikit yung 20 points na ginawa niya
Oo,
from
no?
last game.
Still some time as the two-pointer is gonna drop for Batnag.
Now we're seeing
86 to 55. Hand it off, Manzanares. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Turnover on the part of Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. You could see Joe Arciga, first time in this ball game. Barikit. Gonna set it up for her teammates right now. Sakto 1 minute. They try to go to Arciga. Madrid. They give it up to the corner. That's a great move. As Gonzalo gets the two. (86 to 57). No good on the shot, but Fabruada, 2 free throws coming up for her once again.
We're seeing, yun nga no, na-mention ko kanina, we're seeing a lot of players for the first time inside, and that's one is Joe Arciga from the NZ and Michelle Bio naman for the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo.
Great to see Bio and of course itong si Arciga getting some run towards the latter part of our ball game. Right now this is Fabruada. In and out on the free throw. A chance here, but a turnover on the part of Caloocan. That just killed them today.
Another miscommunication, Aaron. No? That miscommunication is really a big problem para dito sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. Sana bago mag-playoffs, mag-ano sila, team building.
Oh.
Oo.
Pampa-boost ng chemistry,
Oo, baka sakaling makapag-usap-usap sila.
Fabruada though, adding some finishing touches on this ball game. 20 seconds. Let's see if Caloocan can maybe get a score here. They kick it out. 3-point bucket is not gonna fall. MG. And Batangas just gonna hold on to it. There you go, folks. That marks it. For the final game of the season. Para dito sa Batangas and Caloocan. This is the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire coming out victorious right now. And what a performance para sa kanila. 88-57. Big blowout fashion. And so parang replicate lang nila yung nangyari in their first meeting.
That's right. Medyo ganito nga din yung score eh. Isang 80 plus, isang 50 plus. So, tama ka. They just replicated it. And it's a great way to end the eliminations. You know, securing a spot in the semifinals. We will know after today kung magiging number 1 ba sila or number 2. But we are sure that they're just gonna fall on that 2 spots and they will advance to the semifinals.
It's great that you mentioned it. Para dito sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, the defending champions in our tournament, what a big boost para sa confidence nila. They were already really confident before this game pero nadagdagan pa yon with a big victory after today.
That's right. And knowing Coach Cholo, no, what he wants always is consistency. He wants to end with a good note. He wants to end with a win. That's what I personally know about him. And this game is, you know, somehow a redemption game, not from the last season, but from the entire season, from what happened in some loss that they had in this second round. But again, for the Caloocan naman, it was a great game as well. Some players stood up. We have seen Yas Alpanghi, you know, with a great game. Candido showing as well sa kanyang teammates. And a lot more players that we are happy that up to the last person in the bench ay nagamit, nakapaglaro, naka-experience ng elimination rounds for our Wmpbl Professional League.
Yeah, great that you mentioned as well itong Caloocan side naman, di ba? A bunch of things they need to clean up heading into our playoffs, but of course, Coach Brian Lakap is going to try to fix those things after today.
That's right, Aaron. And for the next coming playoffs naman, no, sana ikunin nila yung advice natin na to practice pa more that communication, because napansin natin that really one of the problems is miscommunication. And in basketball, it won't work without communication. You really need to talk. You really need to not just talk to yourself or to each other, but to communicate. Hindi pwedeng nagsasalita ka lang pero hindi naman nag-iintindihan nung iyong mga kakampi.
No, for sure. Those are gonna be the things that they're gonna work on dito. Pero ngayon, kasama ni Chantal Laude, our courtside reporter, our Uratex most trusted player of the game.
Snow Penaranda coming in with 15 points and 8 rebounds for this game. Congratulations, Snow. Ano bang sikreto mo? Bakit ang ganda ng nilaro mo for today kahit na alam nyo naman na maganda na yung standing nyo for the season?
Siguro yung motivation ko is kailangan every game is consistent talaga. And pinapakita rin namin kay Coach na talagang bumabawi kami dun sa loss namin nung sa last game namin against Akari. So gusto namin na patunayan sa kanya na every game na babawi kami and kukunin namin yung panalo every game.
Snow, nabanggit mo nga yung kabigubigong loss nyo against Akari, pero naka-bounce back naman kayo. 2 laro na yung ginalingan nyo talaga para makabawi doon. Ano ba sa tingin mo yung as a team kailangan na i-improve nyo pa lalo na important yung semifinals natin?
Always naman lagi is defense. So yun talaga yung magpapanalo sa amin is yung defense namin kasi doon din talaga yung pinaka signature namin as a team, yung sa defense namin.
Oo, kanina nga sabi ni Coach Cholo, defensive identity. Pero syempre, Snow, marami ka nang naipakita. Ano pa ang gusto mong maipakita pa sa amin sa mga darating nyo pa na laro?
More on consistency din talaga. Tapos siguro improve yung free throws ko talaga. As in, yun talaga eh. Doon ako nahihirapan talaga. Weakness ko talaga yun eh, free throw.
We love a self-aware queen. Free throws daw, aabangan natin yung kay Snow. Pero ngayon, itong pagkakataon mo na batiin ng mga sumusuporta sa'yo.
Yes, bago ang lahat, Happy Father's Day po sa lahat ng fathers and especially my dad. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. And gusto ko pasalamatan yung mga sponsor namin, si Sir Eric, si Tita Pat, si Sir Andoy, Aristocrat, Idol, Star, yung this one, CDO Idol and New Zealand Creamery and Bluefire po. And kay Ma'am Cha. Ma'am, para sa ito, Ma'am.
Marami talagang nagmamahal sa inyo, Snow, at saka sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. Pero sa ngayon, babalik muna namin kay Aaron at kay Sue.
Thank you po, Ma'am.
Thanks for that, Cha. And of course, diba, Snow Peñaranda, excellent game na naman para sa kanya. Pero maganda nga yung nabanggit niya, no, that consistency heading into the playoffs, yun yung hahanapin natin from Snow.
That's right. And from the team as well, no, going here and going to the semifinals and hopefully to the finals.
Speaking of which, let's take a look at our second game dito. It's the Biňan Tatak Gel Angels. Kontra naman dito sa Quezon City Tenacity, happening in just a few. Kaya wag muna kayo aalis as we've still got 2 more games coming up for us today on this Sunday.
Ito